get an EGOT.
What is that?
EGOT. EGOT is Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony, all four big awards.
Okay.
Lin-Manuel Miranda is like halfway there already.
Shout out.
Shout out. Live that well. Okay. So, how this is going to work is that I'm going to ask you 15 questions. The last one will be a random custom question. And then you get to ask me questions at the end if you have any.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so first off, what is your name?
Gebrai Spiller. Gebrai J. Spiller.
Gebrai J. Okay.
Yes.
How do we know each other?
We went to middle school together, first off. But I think the most significant one would be theater, of course.
Right.
But
Middle school.
yeah, I went to Metzger, and then you were in Metzger, and then weren't you in, what's her face, Miss Mitchell?
Oh, right, yeah.
And I went in there sometimes, because
You read one of your, like, stories.
That's embarrassing, yeah.
What is your favorite memory of me?
Prom. Definitely prom. After prom, in fact.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
that was the best.
So
I had so much fun. I think about it, and I'm like, that's funny.
I think about it, and I'm like, I could have handled that situation better.
It was my favorite. I was like, Tina.
Oh my God, no. Okay. Describe yourself in 5 words.
Lazy. That's definitely one. Ambiguous is another, because I have mixed feelings about everything. Pensive. Black. And inquisitive.
Cool. How do you spend your free time?
Sleeping. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto a lot, and on my phone, I guess. I talk to my mother a lot. That's my free time. Eating is fun. Like at school, there's these people, these couple of girls, and they're like, "You're always here in the cafeteria. You're always here." I was like, "What's your point? I'm hungry."
If you could travel anywhere, where would you go and why?
I would go somewhere in Africa. I've been to London already, so I can't say that again. Mm-hmm. I'd love to go back, obviously, but
yeah.
Somewhere in Africa, because there's so much history there.
Could you pick like one specific country, or?
Oh, I want to go to South Africa, and I'd work my way up, I guess. South Africa, because that's the country, right?
Yeah. What would you do if you won the lottery?
If I won the lottery? Ooh, look, I made a thing. I made an acronym. It goes SIZD. I would save, invest, spend, and donate.
Isn't that just like a normal budget?
Yes, but it's fine.
Okay. That works. What is your most embarrassing moment?
I tell people in 5th grade, because I can't think of anything else, but in 5th grade, I was student president in 5th grade, right? And I also won a DARE essay, but it was like a ceremony. And so this was when I was going to present my essay, because I won.
Yeah.
And it was also, I don't want to say it was 5th grade graduation, but it was something like that. So anyway, I went up there, and because they said, we're going to invite our student president to do a speech. And I was like, what speech? What are you talking about? Because no one told me beforehand. Mm-hmm. And I went up there, and the speech that was on the podium was in italics. So I was like, someone probably wrote it for me. Mm-hmm. But nah. I started reading it, and the principal whispers in my ear, that's not your speech. I was like, what are you talking about? And so I had to improv, like, I'm like 10 years old.
Oh, no.
And I'm like saying random stuff, like, I want to thank my parents for giving me the opportunity. This is a beautiful school, blah, blah, blah. It was crazy. And so when I walked away, everyone was kind of like staring at me, and like, they weren't like disappointed, but they were like that's typical, like, of course he'd do that. They were just shaking their head, and I was like, stop staring at me. I was so mad. I was so mad.
What age do you feel like right now?
Not 20. I feel younger. A specific age, I'd say I feel 17. Okay. Because I feel like that's a nice age to be in the middle. You're not quite an adult, but you're not quite a kid.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
Who has been the most important person in your life?
I'm going to say my mother. I still love her. I was gonna say I really love her, but I still love her a lot. But I think I idolized her a little bit, and then as I grew older, I got more into my own, and so I was like, she's crazy. So love you, Mom. But by example, she teaches you. She taught me like right from wrong and how I want to be and how I don't. Yeah. So in every aspect, she's been very important.
What kind of student were you in high school?
I was a lazy student. I'm the same student, in fact. But I didn't care. I would do minimal work, and then when I would get a bad grade, I'd be like, why? But that's fine.
Yeah. When did you first fall in love?
Never. I fell in love when I looked in the mirror. I love myself. I wear this outfit all the time, and I was talking to myself in the mirror today, and I was like, you wear that all the time, and I was like, I can't wear this. I like this outfit, but my point is, when I look in the mirror, I'm like, you're hot, so I love myself. Not just because I'm hot.
Okay. What are you most afraid of?
I'm most afraid of not becoming anything. It's not very terrifying per se because I care, but not to the point where it keeps me up at night. But sometimes in the middle of the night, I will start thinking about, like last night, for example, I'll start thinking about things I want to do and things that I'm interested in because I'm not particularly good at anything. So there's nothing that I can't do. I think I can make that work. Being good at nothing. Yeah. So because that means I'm gonna have to develop everything, Yeah. So if I wanted to sing, for example, I'd start from the bottom. If I wanted to draw, I'd have to start from the bottom. So that terrifies me. It doesn't terrify me, but it scares me. Just not like being older and have nothing to show for my younger. Sometimes I feel like I don't do enough with my life. Yeah. I feel like that often.
Yeah. What's something you wish you knew when you were younger?
A lot of things. I wish I knew how to behave. Each year throughout high school, I can look back and see how I've grown and how I've changed. And I just wish that it didn't take so long for me to do that. I wish from the start. How I ended up, how I am now, I wish I was like that in the beginning.
Yeah. Custom question. I keep saying to myself I'm gonna think of one before people arrive, and it's yet to happen. So we were left with this awkward thinking moment.
Brainstorming.
Okay, so you go to the Austin place.
Oh my gosh, Stephen F. Austin State University in Nacogdoches. People are always like, is it in Austin? No.
I know it's in Nacogdoches.
Yeah.
But, I just know it's called Austin, Stephen F. Austin. How would you say going there for you different from how you were in high school?
That's a great question. Let me see if it's valid.
It is valid.
Yeah, because I swear I'm the same person. I don't know if that place specifically has made me different than how I was in high school. I can tell you something. I do wear purple a lot more. Mm-hmm. That's our school color. Axum. College in general has made me realize that I don't like to be in large groups. Because, there's that party. Everyone likes to party. And I do, but I realize I like to party by myself. Nah, I'm just kidding. Not by myself per se, but in my house or something, Mm-hmm. I don't need to be out to have a good time. And every time I decide to go out, I just get annoyed or something bad happens. And so that's that.
Yeah. That's all the questions I have. Do you have any questions for me?
What's something that you think that you do really, really well?
Something I think I do really well? Nothing.
Nothing?
No. I think I'm really good at commitment.
Mm-hmm.
If I say I'm gonna do something, I will do it most of the time. If I tell somebody hey, I'm gonna do something, I'll get back to you on Monday, I'll get back to them on Monday with something. I'm not the person who bails out at the last minute kind of stuff, you know.
You're a person of your word.
Yeah.
That's how I try to be. but sometimes life. But I try because I think that's important.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a really good characteristic to have, because a lot of people do that, and it's rude, and it hurts a little bit.
It does.
It does hurt, and it's just like, I understand, like, something might come up, but still, it
Yeah.
still bites.
Yeah.
If you could have a dream job, what would it be?
Dream job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if you had to make it up.
Where I'm currently at, I feel like my life could go like a bunch of different ways, and I would be like happy either way. The first option would be like obviously to be like an actor or whatever, like do all the cool stuff. Another option would be to open a theater company in Chicago. If I were to go down that path, I would want to focus on one that focuses on the Asian American experience, because in Chicago there's only 2 Asian American theaters, and one's for like Middle Eastern and one's for South Indian.
And you're
South Asian, yeah.
Wait, Vietnam is South.
No, Southeast.
Southeast.
It's a different clarification. It's complicated.
Yeah, Asia's huge.
It is huge.
And then
It's ginormous.
it's hot. I want to go.
I'm also a directing minor, so
Mm.
directing is a thing I might do.
What you will do.
You're right. I had a friend tell me, just like, if you're a really good actor, you're gonna eventually wrap around to directing.
Yes, I believe that.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly. That's why you have a camera. Must be. I'm just kidding. Name 3 things that you value the most.
3?
Out of life or out of a person. I don't know.
We'll do 3 things in the person, because
Okay.
who needs material possessions?
Right.
I got sweaters. I would say honesty.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say humor. You can make something light out of a grim situation. That's always a good thing to have. Intelligent. Be smart about stuff.
Yes. I think I concur. I think for me, humor's important in a person as well. I appreciate intelligence as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what's hot is I think it's either perspective or receptive. When a person can tell you things about yourself that you may or might not realize, I think that's real cool. Or when they give you gifts based on the things that you like.
Mm-hmm.
One time I told my friend, I was like, I don't even remember telling him, but I was like, something about an easy pickup.
Uh-huh.
And then for my birthday, he gave me an easy pickup.
Oh my god.
It's the cutest thing. And I was like, I appreciate that. And then my other friend gave me Avatar: The Last Airbender, the first season on DVD. And I was like, I don't even remember telling you that I like Avatar.
Yeah.
And so that was real cool. I think that's sweet. Sweetness. I think kindness. That's one.
Yeah.
I think kindness is really hot.
Yeah. Thank you for doing this with me.
No problem.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Cool.
Shout out to my fans.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Some people, for example, value cars. I think that's dumb.
I haven't like driven a car in Chicago. Now that I'm back here, it's like weird. Walmart's like a walkable distance, but like I can't do that.
Is it a walkable distance?
To me, yes.
Which one? The neighborhood one?
The one that's like right there.
Is it right there?
Yeah, like you drive down, you turn right, it's like right there.
I don't know. That's far.